All right, this one is called Make It Happen Shinso. So I'm expecting we'll see a little bit more action from him. The voice changing that we saw last episode was pretty cool. So, oh yeah, that's another thing. It's only it hasn't even been 2 semesters, and look at everything that's happened to Class 1A in that time. Seems kind of crazy, right? I think Japanese school starts in spring, late spring or early summer, something like that. And gosh, a lot has happened in that time, huh? It feels like maybe too much for 1 year of school, and it's not even 2/3 the way through it yet. You can get so that means this whole season will probably be we'll need at least one more season after this for the third semester. So there'll be 6 seasons in their first year of school.
Don't you get cold? Class A, let's see who's
Monomo's annoying, but I love his outfit.
the teacher.
I'm so hyped to get all like to see how the Class 1B powers work. Some of them we know, but some of them we don't at all.
As the first round got underway,
Or we've only seen a little
my
bit.
classmates found themselves in trouble almost
To answer.
Interesting drawback. I wonder why he was written with specifically this restriction to his power. He can't make you talk, and he can't make you do things that require thought because he's washed your brain, you see. The reason for that would be, I think, because it would be too plot convenient if he could forcefully have someone divulge knowledge that he himself doesn't already know. Does that make sense? I think it would be too easy, if you had a plot point where you needed to get information. Oh, just have Shinso brainwash them. Easy. Well, he can't do that. Right up front, it's telling us that.
Making my voice heard directly.
Mm.
Oh, yeah.
It's also nice to know that he can't amplify his voice. Before I knew what this mask did, I thought it might be like voice amplification like President Mike has, but that's not the case at all because his power doesn't work if he does that. Like he couldn't like brainwash somebody from a mile away.
I can take them down, Shishida.
That means he has to manually switch it.
Shinso talked with my voice.
So how much train? So I thought he's been training with Eraser to basically just get better physically, because that was where he was lacking at the sports festival. But actually, he's been training his voice too and his mind so that he has to be able to hear somebody, realize how he has to change the plates to make their voice and make the adjustment very quickly. Oh, he's nervous. Look at him sweating. He's so worried about this. He really wants it to be a success here.
I got this. They've got this.
2 of them, the air cage guy has taken 2 of them out of commission already. That's pretty good.
The air wall should be.
That's right. Use your team powers together. Are those bees? What?
Back to my youth.
Goodbye. Goodbye. Captured. She's their capture specialist, so. And Shinso's still stuck in a box.
With her tongue. This is stronger than it was at the sport. Braun, my superior students are attacking furiously. Looks like they'll fight.
Biased commentary!
That beast is.
Where's
strong.
President Mike?
He'll be
Bring
hard
President
to
Mike
take
back.
down. And his sense of smell experience is showing.
Yeah, he didn't really know how to expect.
The binding cloths, but he
Earlier, you weren't planning on making friends. But I like you, Shinso. You're totally a future hero.
The power of friendship.
I haven't.
Act of deception. I fear I must whip you now.
Wait, what?
I love
We
her shtick.
succeeded in our mission, but there are 3 Osuis heading our way.
Nope, she covered in her slime.
Must be their strategy. They're fooling.
Hallmarks of defilement.
Whoa, getting a little too into that, huh?
I can stick it out about 20 meters. Oh yeah, and I can spit on
That's
my
60
stomach when I
feet.
inflate it. That's not really useful.
teammates
That was
failed to
way
cover
back
their
in season
spell.
1 that she
Even
told
we
us
almost
that.
forgot about it. So there's no way
It happened to land. And with these super cute glasses,
The Hatsume
pinpoint their location.
You were really
interlude.
watching carefully, huh? Amazing.
So he can jolt gun him.
Might be their biggest asset.
We're approaching. They must know
Dragon
we know.
Shroud.
Is there
What?
anyone on their team who
I don't know what
has
his power
combat
is.
forms?
Minari could be coming in hot.
I love how they're so worried about his power.
Sucks to be you.
Great shield!
Whoa!
Perfect protector.
She's pretty
Oh,
hacks.
I got this.
Nice. Quick thinking, bro.
Buddy, he can shoot them, or they can act as armor.
That's cool. And his name is a dragon pun.
Hurry up
That's
and get
funny.
your vines ready. No!
Yes!
That wasn't me talking just now. It was Shinso's voice modifier.
Stay out of sight.
Vines?
Of course.
Yeah, you can see, this is what I love about this show. It's so realistic. Like, you can see, like, he's nervous, he's sweating. Like, he really, really psychologically needs a win here. He wants it so bad.
Using words would be helpful.
No,
Hello? Seriously?
because he's smart.
You just looked at my mouth, you know.
The class rep was smart enough to know they need to not talk at all now.
Shishida,
Nope.
Asui's here.
Impressive.
Shinzo's gonna have to take him out by himself.
You're behind us.
And he already knows not to talk at all.
Opponent.
This is a pretty awesome scene with him wrecking through the pipes. Yeah, we haven't gotten to see him in action yet with that.
Look out, Apaka Beast!
I won't let you brainwash me ever again! Huh. Apaka Beast.
Come on, duck, please!
He has a name that only they do. He didn't realize it in time though.
Hey, Shinso's awesome.
Asui is pretty darn good. You know, she's kind of flew under the radar as far as like who are the top students in the class. But if you think back to all the previous seasons, any fight that Asui's been a part of, she's been a key part of ending the fight. She's never gotten taken out quickly. She always has come up with a way to help the team, like a lot. And we can see here, she's pretty much the MVP of this match, right?
He did so well. He couldn't communicate.
That's a top tier.
To prepare.
You know, I didn't think
He
about
was
that.
able to control the fight and
Like, if you know you're fighting Shinso, you basically have to have a plan on how to coordinate with each other because any talking can be risky.
He was the person I fought at the sports festival. I'm sure he's been training hard this whole time without us knowing.
Well, you wouldn't have got the binding cloth at the sports festival because you didn't get to use equipment.
Come a hero.
Oh, he wants it so much.
Hey, she's
Wow, this arc is going to take a while if each match takes that long.
Despite their failures,
Probably they'll do 2 matches per episode.
Team of Class A plus Shinso are the winners.
Yeah. Probably any fight that doesn't have Shinso or Midoriya in it will be shorter. Okay, I love it. It's so realistic, you know. Shinso's trying so hard. All I want is for him to succeed and make it into the hero course. He wouldn't even have to make it into Class A. I just want to know that he's in there and he's made it. Which you'd think if Aizawa thinks he's ready for it, that like the school could just move him, but I don't know how it works. Maybe they only do that between years, and then we won't see Shinso in the hero course for like 3 more seasons or something. You know, at the rate that the series is going, you know, I believe they have 3 years at UA. So let's say the rest of this school year takes as long as the previous 2 semesters did. We're probably looking at like 8 or 9 seasons per school year. So just think this series, if it goes at that pace the entire time, the series could be like 18 seasons or something. Actually, more than that, like 20 something seasons. And that would be, oof. I can imagine a 24 seasons of My Hero Academia. It would be years and years and years and years from now before it got done. I don't know if I'm into that. I don't like shonen that go on for like forever. Like I liked One Piece for like the first 300 episodes, and then I had to nope out. I was like, it's too many sidetracks, too many. You have to put too much in it to keep it going. But I don't know if My Hero can. It's not really about that. The plot so far has been quite focused, so I can't complain about that too much in this show. Anyways, the rest of this arc's gonna be great. I hope there's enough of each fight that you get a good idea of how the Class B powers work. Like, I don't want it to be glossed over. I want to know pretty much how all their powers work by the end of this story arc.